Welcome back to Andersen Acres. We're here in the kitchen again tonight, and tonight we are going to be making another frosting. This one is a Brandy Whipped Frosting. So it's a whipped frosting using whipped cream as a base, and we are going to use powdered sugar to sweeten it, but we are going to use a brandy to flavor it, okay? So 3 ingredients here. It really works well. If you don't like brandy, you can use a bourbon or a sherry, something else that you like, but not very much. So I'll show you how to do this. So this is a really, really nice frosting, okay? It's not that different from a whipped cream frosting. It is a sweetened brandy flavored whipped topping. Okay, so it's sweeter because it has a lot of sugar. Frostings have sugar, and obviously brandy because of the brandy. Okay. 2 cups. Okay, 2 cups of whipping cream is our very first ingredient. There we go. Get all that out of there. Okay, we're also going to need a rubber spatula, which I always forget, but I do have one. Okay, so we're going to drop this down. We're going to whip it at its highest speed, and while that's whipping up, we're going to gradually shake this 1/2 cup of powdered sugar into there. So this is 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. We'll gradually add this, and I'll show you how we do that. You're going to not start adding it till the whipped cream is slightly thickened. So let's get started. All right, when your whipped cream looks a little bit like that, now this is not finished, okay? That's not finished. But because we also want to get a little bit of brandy incorporated here, now is where we're going to add 2 tablespoons of brandy. 1, 2. Now we're going to continue whipping at the highest speed our mixer is capable of until this is actually whipped cream. So that'll take a few minutes, but let's do it. What you want to do now is check the consistency. Is that about what you want? You want to be able to spread this like a frosting, so if it's not thick enough, it's plenty thick. That's pretty good. So if it's not thick enough, you can keep going. Okay, there we go. So, there we go. Now this goes great with a Black Forest cake. It also goes great on a chocolate cake. Really, it's very nice on a lot of different cakes. But look at that. That is nice and spreadable. It shouldn't fall off the spoon immediately. Okay? That would go in an icing bag if you needed it to. If you are going to use this in an icing bag to frost a cake, make sure you put this in the fridge for about an hour. Cover it up, put it in the fridge for about an hour, because that is how long it takes to really get cold enough to be able to work with it, because it is a whipped topping made from whipped cream. If it's not kept cold, it'll start to melt, basically. So keep this cold until you're ready to work with it. And if you are using an icing bag to work with it, the thing you absolutely want to make sure you do, take breaks and pop it in the fridge while you're working with it. All right? So that is literally it. It's very simple. It's got a really nice aroma because of the brandy and an even nicer flavor. You can eliminate the brandy if you like, if you'd rather go non-alcoholic. That is entirely fine. The brandy just adds some flavor. It doesn't add any stability. So you can make this with just the powdered sugar and the whipped cream. But that's it. So that's about it for us here today at Andersen Acres. I do hope you enjoyed making this frosting. Give it a shot and use it on any of your cakes where you just want that extra punch of flavor, because that's what that is, a punch of flavor. We'll see you tomorrow.